instead of using key to open the door, they will just use a cell phone with an application to unlock the rooms. By having this kind of technology that is integrated into our hotel, it is more, satisfying to check in this particular hotel. Hello students, welcome to this subject, Quality Service Management in Tourism and Hospitality. Once again, this is your instructor, Jason B. Cano. And today, we will discuss about the 9 excellent customer service tips for hospitality industry. So customer service is the backbone of the hospitality industry. So it is the service that makes or breaks hospitality business. So the expectations of the customers of service are changing. So in this explainer video, I will bring to you the 9 crucial tips for excellent customer service in the hospitality industry. So we will also be including a few useful tips to delight to your customers during their hotel stays. So whenever you visit a hotel, all guests want to have is an excellent experience. So what can a hotel do to wow its guests? So here in this video, I will discuss several great ways to delight your hotel guests. So all the hotel managers have hospitality professionals can find something interesting here to help them impress their hotel guests. So these are some of the tips and ideas to enhance the hotel guest experience. After all, an experience to remember is what service is the hospitality industry is all about. So there are 9 tips that I will give to you to enhance or to provide an excellent customer service to our hotel guests. So class, here I present 9 excellent customer service tips in the hospitality industry. So these tips to impress hotel guests would help the hotel managers to ensure their guests live with sweet memories and recommend the hotel to others. So most hotel managers are already aware of the importance of service in the hospitality industry. So the expectations are changing now. As a future hospitality managers, you are expected to create delight at every customer touch point. So number 1 tips is creating emotional triggers for the delight of the hotel guests. The second one, use new ways to impress your guests during their hotel stays. The third one, embrace technology to impress your hospitality customers. The fourth one, listen to the customers. And the fifth one, create a great first impression to wow your hotel guests. Also, number 6, take regular feedback and act on it to build relations. Number 7, make the customers feel special. The 8th one, benchmarking method to improve customer service. And then lastly, stay flexible and be innovative in creating delight for your customers. So I will present a few of the important tips here that will help hospitality businesses offer excellent customer service. So customer service in the hospitality industry is the make or break factor for all hospitality businesses. So there are various sectors of the hospitality industry can be connected by a single factor providing excellent service to customers. So the thought process and strategies for delivering service has to be re-evaluated for a competitive advantage. So let's start with the first one. Creating emotional triggers for the delight of hotel guests. For excellent customer service in the hospitality industry, it is important to create emotional triggers, just like this one. If our customers are sad or angry of something, we need to change it into a satisfied and happy customers. So it is important to create a wonderful memories. So trust-based customer service and conveying a sense of belonging can do wonders. Second one, use new ways to impress your guests during hotel stays. We need to impress our guests during their stays in a particular hotel. So it is extremely important for all hospitality businesses to be consistent. So customers attached to the brand and customer service should be able to do justice to the brand every single time. So as an example, regular customer of a particular hotel chains are more attached to the brand and consistency of a particular service. So it may be a warm cookies during check-in, the favorite coconut welcome drinks, also items in the menu or drinks in the minibar. So also there are parts or there are types or there are kinds of hotels, I mean rooms in a particular hotels that provide a free drinks in the minibar. So consistency is the key to customer loyalty. So let's have a look at some of the top service tips to help delight the hotel guests. So I will just give you some of these service tips to make our guests delight during their stay in a particular hotel. Number one is freebies. Always try to provide something extra than what is promised. It will definitely wow your hotel guests. For example, here, the particular waiter is providing a spoon and fork ready for the order of the particular guest, but they give a freebies which is a papaya, is an extra, something extra that is beyond the promise or expectations of the guest. By doing this, there will be a wow factor. Also, addressing by names always gives a special touch to the hotel guest. So it is more advisable that we will mention the name of the particular guest. For example, if we are the hotelier and then we encounter a particular guest, we need to remember the names of the guests and we will mention their name and it will give a special touch for them. For example, if you will encounter a particular guest in the morning, you will greet the particular guest. Good morning, Sir Jason. Good morning, Sir Kano. So it is more special if we will, if for example, if we are the guest of a particular hotel, we will feel special if our name is being mentioned, not just simple like good morning, ma'am, good morning, sir, but it is more special if we will mention the name of the guest. Also, by sending thank you messages, it will make our hospitality guests feel extra special. Especially if they will check out in our particular hotel. It is advisable to send a thank you message and it will give an extra, or they will feel an extra special. So the tendency, if they will receive this particular thank you message, they will surely return to your hotel. Also, offer your guests a complimentary meal or a bottle of wine. Something extra always pleases your customers. Again, when we say complimentary meal or a bottle of wine, complimentary bottle of wine, it is free of charge, just like a gift. So, just like in your own setting, if you will receive a particular gift, you will feel special. So same with the guests, if we will give a complimentary meal or a complimentary bottle, they will feel extra special. So the tendency, they will be satisfied and they will return to your particular hotel. Also, give extra attention to the kids and elderly. If the kids loves the place, for example, this one in this picture, the guests will certainly return. So majority of the guests who were having a group and they will check in the particular hotel, they will have always with the kids or an elderly. So if we will give an extra attention to the kids and elderly, so the tendency is the customers or the guests will be satisfied, and surely they will return to your hotel. Also, become a pet-friendly or at least have a few pet-friendly rooms for guests with example a canine friends. So majority of the hotel today are not accepting guests with the pets. So if we want to satisfy or to attract more customers, we need to create or set aside our rooms that allowable with a particular pets. So by doing that, our guests will certainly return to your establishment. Also, we need to offer a complimentary half tour. So it is the experience after all that they will remember, especially if we will provide a free tour, even just a half day tour. And the experience after all that they will remember. And also keep a note of birthdays and anniversaries and send special deals. So if the guests will receive this kind of messages, important and special days for their lives, they will feel special. Just like for example in my experience when I was in fourth year in my OGTs in Panglao Resort in Amorita. The front office department provides the housekeeping department with this particular information. So we as the housekeeper, before the guests will check in to enter to their rooms, we prepare a special message like this one, a happy birthday. We will put the petals containing the word happy birthday or happy anniversary using the petals, and we put it in the bed. So every time that the guests will enter to their rooms, they will feel special, and the tendency is that they will return to your particular establishment. And also stay connected and keep making your hotel customers feel special through non-intrusive and intermittent emails and messages. So after the guests will check out to your particular hotel, don't stop your communications, but instead regularly send an email that is not irritating, but rather sending emails to feel that we still have a connections. The third one, embrace technology to impress your hospitality customers. So nowadays, the technology is very important, very rampant, and very useful, especially in the businesses. So technology is helping and redefining customer service experience in the hospitality industry. Just like in this particular picture, instead of using key to open the door, they will just use a cell phone with an application to unlock the rooms. By having this kind of technology that is integrated into our hotel, it is more satisfying to check in this particular hotel. So by using technologies, it triggers various hospitality ideas for guests. So introduction of artificial intelligence or AIs in the hospitality industry promises so many exciting things, from smart rooms to an enhanced customer service experience. So the opportunities are limitless. So for example is using of chatbots for exquisite customer service is one of the example of how the landscape of hospitality is being changed by the technology. The fourth one, listen to the customers. So it is important to listen to your customers at all times, especially if they will have a complaints. Listening to them is very important. So it is often said that if you listen to the customer's complaints empathetically, they are more receptive to the solutions offered. So it is very important that we need to listen to the customer's complaint. That as a sign that we are serious to listening to their complaint and we are willing to help to resolve their problems. So active listening helps to avoid any miscommunication. So active listening also ensures that the expectations of the customers are clearly understood. So listening to the customers also helps hospitality businesses in providing a more robust and innovative customer service. So the fifth one, create a great first impression to wow your hotel guests. So creating a great first impression is crucial for excellent customer service. This is the first thing you need to do to make a guest happy in a hotel or any hospitality organization. Just like in our simple or common sayings that first impression lasts. So it's the first impression that counts. It creates a momentum that ensures the customers take all services positively. If the first impression in the minds of customers is positive, they often complain less. So if our customers receive a positive first impression, the tendency is that they will not complain. So creating a great first impression gets the top priority in the particular hospitality industry, and we completely agree with it. So there are few things to take care to ensure a great impression is created at the time of the first meeting with the customers. Example for this is by having an eye contact. If we will have an eye contact to the guest, it means that we are serious in listening to the customers. Also by having a positive body language. Also by welcoming smile can do a wonders. That is why if a particular hotel years is assigned in the front office department or front office desk, the majority of the employees in that particular department is always wearing their genuine smile. And also, we need to have, or important to have, or to become an active listener. And also, by providing a gift or a welcome drinks. So there are many hotels today that they will provide a welcome drinks. When we say welcome drinks, it is free, and the guest will no longer need or no need to pay the particular welcome drinks. And also some hotels provide they called it welcome towels. They will provide towels, or they will provide guests as soon as they will enter to the particular establishment in the lobby or in the waiting area. So there are many things that we can provide to our guests that creates an impression of a wow impact for them. So there are many ways to create the first impression. So this is crucial. Number 6, take regular feedback and act on it to build relations. So this again is crucial to keep impressing your hotel guests by upgrading your service standards. We cannot able to upgrade our service standards if we will not receive any feedback from the guests. So we can observe that in every rooms in the particular hotel, they will provide a feedback form wherein the hotel guests will check if they are satisfied, less satisfied, moderately satisfied. Just like in this picture, they check. This means that the guest is satisfied. If we will check this one, the guest is not satisfied. By providing a particular feedback in the particular services, the hotel management can able to determine what particular service that they need to improve or to enhance. Okay? So feedback and acting on feedback is one of the most important hotel customer service tips. So this point can be tied to our earlier point of consistency. So it is extremely important to know how the customers feel and if they are going to come back or not. So the feedback is extremely important, and it is equally important to move out from the same old feedback forms. So it is actually possible to take feedback without actively making customers write notes. So by the use of technology, it helps us to connect comfortably with a customer at every possible touch point. So nowadays, they no longer use any documents, hard copy of the feedback form, but today they will use technology. For example, in the if you notice in the internet, the TripAdvisor, wherein we can see the different feedbacks coming from the tourist or coming from the hotel guests. They will post their feedbacks on the particular establishment, and by doing that, the hotel management can able to determine what are the things that they need to improve. So as stressed upon in this particular learning videos, the feedback is extremely crucial to building a long-term relationship with the customers. Number 7, make the customers feel special. So this point is so very important in the hospitality industry. So hospitality businesses are selling service most of the times. So customers are sure to carry experiences and memories rather than the physical products back home. So it is important to make customers feel special. So they will remember every time they were made to feel special, and they will certainly come back searching for the same memory. So once the customer feel special during their stay in a particular hotel, the big tendency for this is they will return to your establishment because they want to experience the same positive memory. The eighth one, customer service benchmarking is extremely important. So the process involves studying competitions and the environment to establish the best practices and improvement opportunities. So this is the example of a model. This is called benchmarking model, which is in the phase 1, the benchmarking. And then the phase 2, that's the time that you will select their best practices in their particular hotel. And then after determining the best practices, they will also determine their weaknesses. So by determining their weaknesses, that's the time that they will improve their services. And by doing that, it will improve their services. And assuredly that the customers were very satisfied. So visiting various hospitality organizations, assessing competitions, integrating customer feedback into the model, and acting on the revelations can do wonders to the customer service. So benchmarking can help immensely in raising the bar and moving the curve of innovations. So the hotels or any hospitality industry, there must be an innovation. Because if we will not innovate, if we will not improve, if we will not enhance our services or products that we offer to our customers or to the guests, the big tendency is that your business will decline, and you will sadly announce of bankruptcy. So it is important as a hospitality in the hospitality and tourism industry that we will regularly innovate our products and services. And lastly, number 9, stay flexible and be innovative in creating delight for your customers. So it is important to be extremely flexible in order to serve customers. We need to become extremely flexible. So customer service in the hospitality industry depends a lot on staying flexible and continuously innovating. If we are not flexible, if we will not continuously innovate our products and services, our customers were not satisfied or they will not return to our establishment. So lots of hospitality organizations become rigid to ensure orderliness in service patterns. However, flexibility holds the key to ensure excellent customer service in the hospitality industry. Not every customers are the same, and thus they can't be a standard practices. There is no same customers. Every customers are unique. Every customers have different preferences. So there's no, we could say, a particular standard practices. That is why in the hospitality industry, we need to become flexible and continuously innovating. So training and empowering employees is important at the helps develop a more flexible and innovative workforce. So we need to provide training and empowering to our employees, and it will help develop a more flexible and innovative workplace. So those are the 9 tips for an excellent customer service in hospitality and tourism industry. So for the conclusion, excellent customer service in the hospitality industry is the secret sauce to the success of every organization. So customer service is the most significant component of any client interaction types of business like hospitality. Since quality is the most important factor when it comes to hotel services, so here are some tips. This is just a recap from the post or from my previous discussion that will keep you on top. So we need to check these excellent customer service examples in hospitality to make hotel guests feel special. So number 1 is communicate with guests at all times. The word communicate, we need to listen regularly, and we'll have an active listening skills. We need to listen to the customers, especially if they have a complaint, and we need to respond it quickly in order to avoid dissatisfaction. Also, it is important to use power words like thank you, apologies, or appreciated. We need to keep these words always in our mouth every time that we have a communication with the guests. We need to say thank you. We need to say sorry every time that their expectations are not met, and we always to appreciate our customers or guests. Also, we need to respond quickly to guests with prompt services, especially every time that they will have a request, especially every time that they have a complaint. We need to respond quickly to the guest. We should not delay the solutions, but rather we need to respond quickly to the guest. Okay? Also, always make the customers feel appreciated. Whenever the guests feel that they are not appreciated, the tendency is that they will not return to your establishment. But if they will feel that they are appreciated, they will feel that they are welcome, they feel that they are special, the tendency is that they will return to your guests and they are very satisfied on it. And lastly, listen to the feedback and strive to improve the next time. Especially when we receive a negative feedback, not just a positive but also a negative feedback, sometimes or majority we will feel discouraged, we will feel dismayed, we will feel have a negative emotions. But we need to think positively that the negative feedback is really vital, is very important for us for the purpose of improving our services, that the experience that the customers feel, especially negative experience, it will no longer experience to the other or to the future guest. Okay? So, it is often said that the organizations should take care of employees and employees will take care of the customers. So we or you, as the future hospitality managers in the future, if you want your employees take good care of your future guests, you need first to take care of your employees. So once the employees are satisfied with their job, you appreciate your employees, you take good care for them, it is easy for them to provide the same good, excellent service to your customers. So it is through empowering employees that all the above tips can be executed in the most effective manner. Improving customer service effectively must be a part of your revenue management strategy for a better hospitality business. It is only through high quality customer service that someone can build a successful and sustainable business. And this is even more important for the hospitality industry. I hope, students, that you like my tips, the 9 tips for improving excellent customer service in the hospitality industry. I hope that these tips will be useful in your future job when you graduate in this particular program, Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management. So I hope that you will use this in the future in your existing recipe for customer success for a sustainable business. Again, caring for the customers and building a customer-centric brand is the only tested model to sustain success in this knowledge economy. So thank you so much, students, for listening to this explainer video. I hope that this is not just useful for your success during your study here in Baisu, but also it is very useful in your future job, that someday, I hope and I pray that someday you will become a great and very effective hospitality managers in the future. Thank you once again, and please don't forget to answer the evaluation quiz. So the link for the evaluation quiz is located in the description of this video. Once again, thank you so much and God bless you all.